The Sandqueen's one of the better bosses to farm in Act 2. There's not a lot of good farming in Act 2 as far as bosses go. You got the Telkeen, which is good. Most of the other bosses have kind of crappy drop rates. Sandqueen, I think, is a little bit better than most of them until you at least get to Epic and you have the Manticore. But I hate making that run. That run through that cave takes forever. Hey, guess what I forgot? Points. Let me see where I'm getting to. 5 more for Rend Armor. I'm going to get Colossus at some point too. It's a long way off, but that's good against bosses just to give you some more survivability. Adrenaline, if I was meleeing it, a normal build, I would take that definitely. But I want to use Rally to get the energy regen with it. That can help with some of the potion cost, energy costs too. I'm going to wait until I unlock that. So I'm going to do, let me see, I'm going to do 2 here. And I'm going to put another one in Squall to get a little bit bigger radius out of it. Alright, that'll do. I should put some points here too. Let's do 3 in strength, 2 in dexterity. Getting closer to these. Good enough. I think if I switched out to that mantle with the 13 dexterity on it, it would get me where I need to be. There's a cave coming up over here. Pretty big. Sometimes there's a majestic in there. Actually, I think if this is the one I'm thinking of, it might have a room that can spawn 2 majestics. I'll know when I get over there. Let's see. Might be the one coming up. I think there'd be a hero in there, some kind of undead hero, and 2 yeah, this is the room. It has a royal coffer right now, but sometimes it will be a majestic. And there's a hero back there. Mummified hero. Let's take off his death chill. want to take a look at that armor. It's the common. He has monster and frequency. Not very good. I'll sell the other piece. But it's not the room that can have two. It's not the one I was thinking. So many of these tombs and dungeons look the same. It's a green staff. Sell that. There's a majestic. Anyways, at least we got one in here. And nothing. Raider Bow of Frost. Well, if I was using a bow, sounds like something that would fit. Cold and Frostburn. Alright, let's get out of here. I'll probably do a few Sandqueen runs. I won't do a real lot. Maybe get at least one upgrade out of her. I mean, a blue chest armor would be good. Green, I know that's not going to be anything for what I need. Sandqueen's the other way, but I want to make sure I clear all this just for some experience. The more I level, the better. I know a lot of people I see on the forum sometimes, and they're having problems with Typhon, and then you find out like they're still in their 20s, and it's like they rushed through the game, skipped a lot of the side areas, didn't get all the experience they could have, and you're going to have problems with bosses like Typhon if you're not at the proper level yet. I mean, you want to be probably your low 30s minimum, but you're coming in there and you're 27 or 28. Yeah, it's going to be tough. You don't even have a lot. You know, you missed out on a lot of points you could have spent. You probably missed out on a lot of good drops. 4 or 5 levels, 6 levels worth of drops that you know, upgrades. I'm never in a rush to get through this game. I mean, as slow as it appears that I'm going, this is actually a fast game for me. I'll usually put a lot of runs in. even some of the crappy bosses, while I'm there, I usually do a few runs. I'll do a lot of runs on the better bosses. The Sandqueen, I'll do a lot of runs. Like Sandqueen right here, I would probably do 20 runs or so. Normally, I'm probably going to do 5, maybe. Just wanted to see if there's anything good on those bracers. No, not really. Almost there. Now, Sandqueen does mostly fire damage, has some skill disruption. I want to see where I'm at. 14%. It's worth looking to see if I have anything with a little more fire resistance. This has 9%. I know I don't have a lot of that ring. Maybe where's that brimstone? That has fire resistance. So here's a chance. Let me put this in here. 29. So I'm at 38. Well, that's little something. It ain't great. And oh, forgot. She's a beast. Never mind. We're going to change this around again. I want this back. And I put in that shield. So right now I'm 75% less damage from beasts with a little fire resistance. And this is going to be a piece of cake. I hate to go through a fight and then realize later, hey, I forgot to put in the proper armor and had a lot harder time of it than it should have been. So this shouldn't even be much of a challenge. I mean, she has hit points. It'll take a little while, but as far as damage, not going to be able to do a heck of a lot. Clear some of this other crap too. Feed energy. There's the skill disruption, and might have some reduction to health in that. I'm not sure. Didn't really appear to. Sometimes it's hard to tell, especially with the setup I have. Die already. Now she can drop amulets. If she doesn't drop a hag skin, then she'll usually drop some kind of an amulet. But they're usually junk. I did get a blue one time. I think a green one once too. So anyway, let's see what's in here. Nomad's body wrap. Sees it's blue. Let's see if it's any good. I haven't seen this in a long time. I don't even really remember the stats on it. But right away I like that minus 12% reduction to all requirements. Cold, lightning resistance, health, energy regen, movement speed. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm going to be losing out on a little bit of energy, but this is going to be a big help for putting in some other weapons. Or even armor. So look, now I can use my spears. Let me get rid of some of this crap and then I'll put one of those in. Thought I had one of these. Carpus. Ew. So, this is my main setup here. Wow, what a big drop off. Now, that attack speed makes a huge difference. Even with all this, the cold, frostburn, this one has poison also. But these are going to benefit my frost shards. So I'm going to use it anyways, even though I'm going to lose some melee damage. So I'll use one in each hand. I'll use that as my main. And my alternate. And I can also put a relic on here at some point. But that 9% cold, 8% frostburn. So my frost shards just got stronger, even though my melee got weaker. And I'm going to make another run at it. So I'm going to log here. Let me finish this stuff up. Alright, we'll quit here and come back and do another run. Alright, ready to run it again? We just kill the bare minimum to get there. Of course, I had to go and attract some of these. Right up here. Sometimes I forget to use my spell breaker. It's a really nice spell. Take them buffs off. They might have an earth enchantment, is what it looked like. Out of energy. Oh, you know what? I forgot to change my shield. Alright, now I got the less damage from beast shields in. I was wondering why I was getting hit this time more than before. And she drives me nuts because she won't stand still. Just have to keep sharding, I guess. Drink potions and shard.
Not enough energy.
Let's see if we got anything. Well, there's another blue chest. Oh, this could be a good... Wow, look at this. Defender's Charm of the Cat. 1 to all skills in defense. And 9% total speed. That's pretty good. I don't think I've seen that combination before. I know I see a lot of amulets with the 1 to skills in defense, but not with the total speed. So I'm going to end up using that as soon as I have something, get something to put on it. And this is intelligence based. I really can't give up the one I have with the minus 12% reduction there, reduction to requirements. Although this wouldn't be too bad with the minus 27% recharge, some energy, some intelligence. It's not too bad, just really not what I need for this build though. I'm gonna port to a vendor and do one more run. I would have done more, but I'm pretty happy with getting that chest piece and in that amulet right there, so I'm just going to do one more instead of doing 5 or whatever.
I don't have time for idle chit-chat. I'm too busy. I suppose you'll want something that's sold out.
I might want to take my relic off of here, so I'm not going to sell that. That's good enough. Let's put a few of these things together. Looks like I don't have one of those yet. Sure I didn't miss nothing. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, let's quit here and go do another run. Last run. I'm going to save this last run for the next video and then we'll move on to Fayum. Alright, we'll see you back here in 28.